before we start, we should tell you just a tiny bit about ourselves. We're a very fresh, new, young charity, and the idea behind this charity was born in lockdown, when so many of us needed the hills and the freshness and the escape, and we needed some place, and we had it right here at home.
Good looks.
Shut it, you.
Aye, that's not even the best bit.
What else?
We're getting paid 1 whole guinea.
Each?
No, each.
Oh, but still, Mary Shug's playing for the Queen.
Right, you know I hate that name.
Oh, sorry, Hugh, I'm just playing. It's dead exciting though, isn't it?
Aye, no bad for the first ever gig, eh?
Yeah, I know. Didn't even realise you were good.
I will know. They've sent the letter now.
Aye, so when is it?
It is the creed that on the year of our Lord, 1842, that on the 3rd day of September...
So next Saturday?
Oh, aye.
Just say that, Hugh.
All the way in Linlithgow.
That's a day there and a day back.
Oh, it'll be fine. I'll be back by dinner time on the Sunday.
Just make sure you are. You know I don't like it when you're away.
Aye, no big strong man to defend it.
Away you. Where is he? Said he won't tea time on Sunday. What time's that? 5, but could be later. He'll be back. He wouldn't do this to me. No, he'll be back. Matthew wouldn't do this to me. I knew he'd do this to me. Oh, well, if that's the way the mice will play, I bet he's drunk as a lord playing for the Queen. Oh, I knew he'd do this to me. My mother, she warned me. Victoria, please, Empress Victoria, send my man home. I'll bake as many cakes as you want. I'll go to church every Sunday and pray for you. Just please, don't behead my Hugh. Oh. The Queen still do that? Oh, please send them back to me, please. I'll do anything. Bring my man home. All I've got now is cake. No husband, no kids, no life, just cake. No, but cake can make me happy. Yes, cake's my friend Victoria. Oh, my sweet, spongy friend. So there's 2 options. Option A, he's dead. Or option 2, he's been drinking for the last 3 days. Either way, I've got a funeral to plan. The man I married wouldn't do this to me. The man I married said he'd be home Sunday at tea time. The man I married stopped drinking 5 years ago. Yet here we are, Tuesday evening, and you waltz in like nothing's happening. So don't you hurry I'm home me, Hugh, Andrew, Gallagher. You better have the best excuse any man has ever had, or this isn't your home, no anymore.
I promise. I Have you been drinking?
I baked a cake.
You baked a cake?
Yes, Victoria Sponge, your favourite.
For what for?
Well, you played for Victoria, hence the Victoria Sponge. It was going to be for your triumphant return home. And if you don't start talking and start coming up with some real good excuses of where you've been, I'll be serving it at your wake.
But it went really well. I mean, we got to go for the Queen and Prince Albert. Everyone was cheering. It was amazing.
I don't care, Hugh.
No, but it was.
Well done, that's great. Then what happened?
Well, then we were headed home, back across the hills. And all was going fine until we got to Cairnparkle.
That's a spooky place. What were you doing there? That's all old stones and spooky stories.
Exactly. Well, we just stopped for a rest, but then John starts moving about the stones. We tell him no.
That John is a liability. I've told you about him.
Well, do you want to know what happened or no?
I think I'll be the one who's annoyed if it's all the same to you.
Sorry, Margie.
Better.
Well, John's poking around, right? When all of a sudden these spirits and spectres and spooks start to appear. They form a circle round this fire. They're chanting and wailing. Their demonic sounds chill the night's air. Time freezes. We freeze. There's a terrible sensation like the world below our feet is no longer there. Panic grips us. But we can't speak. Can't move. They're chanting, wailing. The circle, the fire now blue as the sky. And then all of a sudden, whoosh! The blue fire explodes for the middle. And they're all just gone.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know, right?
I've never heard anything like it.
Incredible, eh?
Truly amazing.
Truly.
Amazing how stupid you think I am. Oh, what? You have told me some whoppers over the years, Shug, but do you honestly expect me to believe that? And even if I did, that doesn't explain why you were gone for 3 days. See, some wives would get suspicious. Others would just kick you out.
Oh, you know you're the only one for me.
Can it, Shug?
You know I hate being called Shug.
Aye, I do. Shug. But right now, I don't care much for your feelings. Shug.
But it's the truth.
Aye, right. That doesn't take 3 days. Witches dancing doesn't take 2 whole days.
Aye, that's true. But this, my love, sorry, this is where things start to get really weird.
Oh, good grief.
Right, so we leg it, start heading home, terrified of what we've just seen. A deep fog descends, and we all come together as to not get lost. Hours we're walking for. Damp, cold, a little bit tired. When all of a sudden, we hear in the distance.
Ah! Oh, you scared me half to death!
Oh, that's only half as scared as we were. Because now, through the fog, these witches are cackling, cavorting, and toying with us. We turn to run, but then they're all around us, dancing their wicked dance. sent to the devil himself to drag us down to hell, right? When all of a sudden we hear a call and a volley of musket fire. Boom! Then out the fog marches these group of soldiers. The witches flee. I mean, we think they're naked in them. This bit will just blow your mind, right? They're all dressed in like kilt and plaid and look like they just stepped out the Jacobean Wars.
What? How? Why?
Tell you would never believe me, but here goes. Because they were Jacobites.
No chance.
Uh-huh.
How?
Best we could think was that the ritual at the cairn had ripped some kind of portal through time.
A portal through time.
It makes perfect sense, Marjorie.
So then,
Well, they think we're army because of the uniforms. We explain, no, we're just a band back playing for the Queen. That baffled them. I mean, they're asking what Queen, we tell them Victoria, but they're just confused and angry. They've never held her. Right, then they demand to know if we're men of Scotland or men of England. We say Scotland, of course, eh? And they explain to us that they're headed up north to join the Royal Stuart to drive the English out of our lands once and for all. Asked us to join them. I mean, I piped in and asked him what year he thought it was. He looked at me as if I was mental.
observant fellow.
Margie, he thought it was 1746.
He never.
They were headed to Culloden. Well, we wished them well in their venture. You know, didn't want to freak them out, tell them they're 100 years too late and they're losing side. Plus, we're all freezing, so we all come together and start our walk back to Bathgate. My feet were tired, my legs were sore, all our hopes were low. But there, in the distance, a flickering light. I'm thinking we've made it. We're back to civilization. The lot of us run towards it. You'd never guess what it was.
What?
It was a man made of silver.
What?
Aye.
A man made of silver?
A big, skinny, silver man just walking over the Bathgate Hills.
But you men aren't made of silver.
I'm aware of that, Marjorie.
Are you sure it wasn't silver paint or some sort of silver
It was
fabric?
a man, just a big silver man walking over the hills at Cairnpapel.
What was the silver man doing up there? And what were you doing back at Cairnpapel? I thought you left there ages ago.
I know, we're back at the Cairn, and they're just striding away, seemingly oblivious. It's a man on silver, but no a man like any of us. Just this silver being, way taller than any of us. And then Marjorie, he's looking at us. There we are, looking up at this silver giant thing. This could be our end. When all of a sudden he takes off, running right over the Bathgate Hills. I mean, I've never seen anything move so fast in my life. Just a streak of lightning spreading away from us.
Oh, I can't even.
I know.
Just
Aye.
silver.
Silver.
Back at the Cairn.
Unbelievably so, aye.
So then what happened?
Well, we're freaked out, you know. I think we're doomed. Doomed to die in the hills, surrounded by all this madness. Doomed to never be able to escape. Doomed to be witches. Doomed to be the ghosts of Scotland's forgotten sons. Doomed to never see our loved ones again. Doomed to be silver men. Doomed!
Doomed?
Aye, we were doomed.
What did you do?
What did we?
Aye, Shug. Then what happened?
Well, wee Davy suggests we make a call into the goddess Persephone.
Who?
Davy! You know Davy, wee Davy with the...
No, you're daft. I know wee Davy with it. I'm talking about the goddessy person.
Oh, aye, well, Davy explains that she's the goddess of abundance and farming and such, and the farmers have been making offerings to her for generations. You know, to keep their animals safe or for an easy calving season. One crazy old farmer even buried a cow alive or sacrificed to her.
Alive?
Aye.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
So what one of you lot did you sacrifice to get back here? Really wasn't you, more's the pity.
Uh-huh. Very funny. No, we didn't quite go that far. No, on Davy's instruction, we gathered what food we had left, and a few bits of silver. Davy scattered the food around the cairn as an offering to the creatures. Then he holds the silver in front of him, first offering it to the ground below, then to the skies above, calling out for an ancient goddess to guide us home.
Wee Davy with it.
Aye, we Davy just got on with some kind of high priest and performed a ritual to a goddess.
More like some Masonic nonsense if I know me.
You know we don't talk about that.
Oh, so you had them aloft, and then what happened?
I just threw them into the fog.
Well, what a waste of good silver!
Well, I wouldn't be here if you had me.
What?
Marjorie, this is where the oddest thing happened.
Hugh, we have had spectres, spooks, spirits, witches dancing, Jacobites, silver men, and wee Davy with it, summoning a high goddess. How can it get any odder?
Because in the fog, right where the silver had vanished, walks a man dressed so fine. So fine he could be one of the kings of old.
But Victoria's the Queen of Scotland in England, so who's this dude and what's he doing at the Bathgate Hills?
It's actually a really funny story.
Nothing about this has been funny, Hugh. Nothing.
Well, he was an old Scottish king that abandoned Scotland for the fine life of the English court after the Union of the Crown in 1603. He loved the fine living, trappings, riches, but cared not a jot for his people. One day his advisors found out that a mine they'd sold the rights to up in the hills was full of the finest silver. So fine it was apparently used in the Scottish Crown jewels.
Fancy.
Aye, so quickly that mine is repossessed by the Crown, and a factory's built in Lithgow, waiting for the abundance of wealth to come.
Very fancy.
Aye, except it's a dud.
No.
Aye, everything below the surface silver is just rubbish. And within no time the mines and all the jobs have just gone.
Oh no.
Aye, always the workers that suffer.
Hold on. How do you know all this nonsense? And what you doing talking to a long dead King of Scotland?
I thought it's common historical knowledge.
Oh, shut up, Shug. You don't know jack about history. He told you, didn't he?
Aye.
Aye. So I ask again, what's a long dead King of Scotland doing talking to you lot?
He'd been sent by Persephone.
No!
Aye, after his death he was told he'd have to make up for his choices in life, abandoning his people for his wealth. So, when anyone calls upon the goddess, he's sent to help them. Didn't come alone either, no. Lavish banquet with the finest meats and cheeses. He invited us to join him and tell tales and wait for the evils of the night to pass. And on the morning, the road home would be clear.
A feast?
Aye.
Who made it?
I don't know, Marjorie, just appeared there.
Well, what happened?
Well, you can't very well turn down the hospitality of a king, can you? No, so we sat, feasted, ate our fill, listened to the king's tales, drank the finest wines and liqueurs, and on his word, come the dawn, the fog cleared, and the way home was clear. And here I stand before you, safe and sound.
So you were drinking?
Eh?
Drinking, Shug. You were drinking. The fancy king got you drunk.
No,
I knew it! So this was just rubbish then?
No!
Oh no. You could have come and apologised to me, told me you were drinking with the boys, but no. Big Shug has to come up with some big nonsense story to make sure I don't kick his arse right out the door.
Oh, I know why.
Just like you didn't lie when you said you'd be home on Sunday.
No, but
And
that's-
just like you lied when you said you promised you weren't drinking.
Ah.
Aye, Shug. Ah, indeed.
storytelling. This is Scotland's year of stories, but the important thing is that the stories don't end at any year, and Scotland is full of stories. And though there are great, fantastic, imaginative stories like the Silver Man, and there's history, and there's music, and there's dance, and there's playwriting, and we've seen so much, and you all have contributed so much to today, just by turning up, just by encouraging people to write, to paint, to draw, all of it. The important thing to remember is that our stories are not far away. They're not even as far as Edinburgh or Glasgow. They're here. The stories you create are here, right here. And all of us have been part of something. So as we end this now, I would like to say good night. Thank you. Thank you all, everybody, lighting, everybody, and safe journey home. Night-night.